My friend, come and see, the old man who walks like a duck is still coming. What a funny way to walk.
Adnara, don't be mean. This old man could have a disability or an illness. Don't make fun of him.
But it makes the way he walks too funny.
No, it's not funny at all. He is coming here. I'm going to get up to give him my seat. In addition to his weird gait, he smells very bad. I had to get up because I couldn't breathe beyond that. He's right behind you and could hear you speaking about him.
We can't even laugh with you a little bit. An old man like him, what will he do to me?
Really? In addition to mocking me, you ask what I could do to you. Okay, you'll see. Then you're going to regret for mocking me.
Did you hear what he just said?
I don't care. Finally, it left with its rotten fishy smell.
Our bus is delaying. What if we started walking?
Finally, a good idea. I wonder what's wrong with our bus. Probably the bus drivers are still on strike.
I wonder what's wrong with our bus.
Probably the bus drivers are still on strike.
You have been coughing since 2 minutes. What do you have?
Maybe I have an allergy.
But Nora, looks, your blood is flowing everywhere. What is that? The blood is everywhere. But what do you have? Nora. Nora. Stand up, T. She's fainted. Quickly. Quickly, help me. My friend fainted. An ambulance. I should call an ambulance. Hello, Dada. What has happened? And where is my daughter? Hello, Mrs. Bonat. They took her to room 5 on the right. We were walking and she started coughing. Then she was bleeding, there was blood everywhere, and she fainted. All right, I'm going to go see her.
Mom?
Yes, my daughter. I got there as fast as I could. Hello, doctor. What is going on with my daughter?
Hello, doctor. What is going on with my daughter?
But she is only 13. What could have caused her to bleed so much since she got here?
We are doing everything we can to determine the cause of his teaching. By tomorrow, yes. We still can't find anything. We'll have to transfer her to another specialized hospital. Dr. Ali, we examined the girl several times, but we can't find any explanation for the cause of her hemorrhage. We also checked his medical records and the results of all the tests we've done so far. But nothing tells us why it does so much. We examined the girl several times, but we can't find any explanation for the cause of her hemorrhage. We also checked his medical records and the results of all the tests we've done so far. But nothing tells us about her situation.
And did you check to see if she had a family history of blood clotting disorders?
Yes, we looked at all possible family histories, but nothing seemed to indicate a blood clotting disorder.
I will contact our genetic specialist immediately to arrange for a genetic analysis. Maybe that will give us an excellent answer.
In the meantime, we'll make sure she gets enough blood and other fluids to make up for the blood loss. We will also be closely monitoring her condition to avoid any complications.
Absolutely. We need to do everything in our power to help this young girl and find the cause of her bleeding.
Mr. and Mrs. Pinault, all the doctors are unanimous. We can't determine the cause of your daughter's bleeding. If you have the financial means, we can evacuate her out of the country.
Okay, doctor. We're going to see what we can do.
Dada, we are ready to go see your friend in the hospital. Dad and Mom, I think I know why my friend Nora got sick. Oh good. What do you mean? I don't know exactly, but something happened yesterday when Nora and I were waiting the bus. An old man also came to wait for the bus. Nuri laughed at him and even disrespected him. And the latter, before leaving, said to her, "You will see, you will regret having laughed at me."
Oh good. And you think he cast a spell on her?
That may be true, because Nuri's mom told me yesterday on the phone the doctors couldn't tell what her daughter was suffering from. It can be mystical, all that.
Thank you, my daughter, for talking to us about it. We're going to inform her parents. They need to know.
Really? Thanks for letting us know. I know this gentleman who is limping well. My daughter showed him to me once. I would go wait for him at the bus stop because I don't know where he lives.
Okay, that works. Well, let's pray for your daughter and then you will go.
Really? Thanks for stopping by, Mr. and Mrs. Appia. Finally, here he comes over there. Good morning, sir. Are you well? Finally, here he comes over there. Good morning, sir. Are you well?
Yes, thank you, madam.
Oh. This is what it looks like to find out that you've been cheated on for months. I loved him.
Oh yes, I know her well. Every time she saw me, she always mocking at me. I've had enough of this mockery and rudeness. I can't cancel my curse. She must learn to be respectful of the elderly and disabled. Only in this way can it be cured.
Oh. This is what it looks like to find out that you've been cheated on for months. I loved him.
But what are you doing on the floor? But you, please.
Please, please think of my daughter. She is only a child. She doesn't deserve that. Please cancel your curse.
Very well, I cancel my curse. But your daughter needs to understand that she needs to treat everyone with respect and kindness. We need to teach our children that words and actions have great power, and it is important to be mindful of how we treat others. From now the curse is cancelled, and your daughter will go home tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Give me your number. I will invite you home.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary.
Okay, thanks and see you soon. Yes, Pastor, as we told you, we want you to pray for our daughter, Pastor. Our daughter also needs advice. We've already given her a lot of advice. Maybe she'll listen to you.
My daughter, you are so young. God has big things in store for you, so be careful not to lose these things. You know, my daughter, the Bible teaches us to treat others as we would like to be treated, with kindness and respect. Do you know that at least?
Yes, Pastor, I know that.
For you parents. For you parents know that biblically, the education and nurturing of children is the responsibility of parents. They are the ones to train their children in the way they should live their lives and what values to embrace. Proverbs 22:6. Proverbs 22:6. Parents direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. They are the ones to provide discipline and instruction in the Lord. Deuteronomy 4:9. Only be careful and watch yourselves closely, so that you do not forget the things your eyes have seen, or let them fade from your heart as long as you live. Teach them to your children and to their children after them. Ephesians 6:4. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. So parents are the ones to encourage their children to seek out and understand the mysteries of the universe that point toward the Creator that is all-knowing, all-loving, and merciful. In other words, Christian parents have the responsibility to comprehensively train up a child in the way they should go. Proverbs 22:6. And that means teaching them to know, worship, love, and obey the Lord and His commandments.
Pastor, thanks for all the advice.